Hey everyone, Dan here. Before we get into it, if you enjoy these videos, please hit the like and subscribe button and keep in mind that these are my own thoughts, opinions, and ideas. These are not meant to be, nor should you take them as investment or trading advice in any way, shape, or form. Do your own due diligence, put in the work for yourself, and make your decisions based on that. Enjoy. All right, folks, here we are on Tuesday, November 14th. We're going to take a look at GOEV today. So with earnings coming up, I thought we'd take a look and see where it might find support or resistance, or where it might even move sideways based on how the market reacts to the earnings call. So I tried to simplify the chart here to not have it be super crowded, super cluttered, and to just have sort of a clear view. That said, please understand that between some of these levels, especially these very spread out ones, there's going to be additional levels. Like there's probably one here around 33. There's probably something here around 28. But again, not wanting to crowd it, I left the ones that I felt were maybe not quite as strong off the chart. So to me, the biggest factor from a chart perspective, regardless of the reaction to earnings, is this downtrend resistance. So it either needs to make sure that it doesn't fall back in here if it does have a negative reaction, which is probably a lot to ask if it does have a negative reaction because it's so close to it. But to the degree it could have, a mildly negative reaction, that may keep it out from here, or that might at least allow it to go sideways and get some distance. If it's a positive reaction, and especially if it's a strong positive reaction, I'm less worried about it because it should get some solid distance from there. Now the question will then become, what's the continuation of that look like? Is it just a couple of days of booming and then it busts and it comes back down toward this resistance? I don't know. We can, take a look at that when the time comes. But, to me, that's the most important thing, not getting drawn back down underneath this downtrend resistance. And the best case scenario, getting some significant distance from it, up in this region where it's less likely to get drawn back down to it in the very near term. Now, levels, if it does come down, this resistance is a level to keep your eye on, depending on where it is when it hits there. But 25 on the dot is a level that seems obvious to me. Candle body, candle wick, near candle wick, near candle wick. And then the level that it's struggling with today, 26.22, you see that playing out: candle body, candle body, candle body, candle body. All recent price action, so makes a lot of sense that that's sort of a significant level. If it does start to move upward strongly, 28 looks like a level to me. And then, like I said, there's going to be some levels in between here, but then there's some room to 31. And then again, there's going to be some levels in here, but then there's room that I have up to 36, 37, a little closer to 37. So those are the levels as I see it. Now on the Think or Swim study, we see it recently out of the channel, drew back in, and clearly had more bearish momentum to sort out. And so it sort of pushed right off of the cloud. It couldn't even make it to the mid-range of the channel, pushed off the cloud as resistance, pinned itself between there and the lower bound of the channel, and then just today it's trying to reach the mid-range of that channel. So to me, that shows basically what this histogram is showing that the bearish momentum, at least for the current price action and sentiment, wants to be dying down. And you do see, for the time being at least, this first trigger candle getting put in here on the TTM squeeze indicator. We haven't had one of those for a while. Let's see. Back here, unless I missed one. Back here we had, and then when it fired, got a quick counter move down, bounced right off of the channel, and then sped itself all the way up to the upper bound of the channel. So pretty good move there. We'll see what this amounts to, but it does look to me like that bearish momentum wants to die down, at least for the time being, as hopefully you know, a reaction to a huge catalyst like earnings could throw all of this askew. And so even though it appears as though it wants to kill the bearish momentum at the moment, that could totally go by the wayside, and it could fall like a rock if the market digests the earnings call in a very negative manner. But if it's relatively neutral or to the upside, then there might be some possibility here. So if it can at least sort of neutralize this downtrend, that's something to watch and sort of see what it does from there. But it is of interest to me approaching the mid-range of the channel and potentially putting in its first trigger candle. All right, folks, I hope that your trading week is off to a good start. And as always, I appreciate you watching, and I will see you in the next video.